Hello students, welcome to physics class. In today's class we will study about the capacitors. So before uh, starting the topic capacitor, let us discuss one question. Why an isolated conductor cannot hold large charge, or why it cannot have large capacitance? A conductor cannot hold large amount of charge. What happens when large charge is provided to the conductor? Actually, what happens whenever a charge is supplied to a conductor, it's corresponding to the charge which is provided to the conductor, there will be a potential corresponding to that charge. As the charge on the conductor goes on increasing, then we say that potential on a conductor also goes on increasing, and corresponding to this potential, the electric field generated also goes on increasing. इट मीन्स आप किसी कंडक्टर पर जितना ज़्यादा चार्ज देते जाएंगे उस पर पोटेंशियल उतना ही बढ़ता चला जाएगा, और उस पोटेंशियल के कोरस्पॉन्डिंग जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है विच इज़ जनरेटेड बाय दिस कंडक्टर विल ऑल्सो गोज ऑन इंक्रीजिंग. एंड if this electric field exceeds a certain limit, then what do we observe? We observe the breakdown of the surrounding medium. What do we mean by the breakdown of surrounding medium? That at high electric field, this electric field will ionize the atoms or molecules of the surrounding air, and these ions which are produced in the surrounding air, these ions will try to neutralize the conductor. So in this way we can say that the charge will leak away from the conductor. So we can provide charge to a conductor up to that limit जब तक सराउंडिंग मीडियम का ब्रेकडाउन ना हो. वो कब होता है? जब इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एक लिमिट क्रॉस करता है. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वन एग्जाम्पल आई हैड शोन दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ऑफ 3 × 10⁻6 वोल्ट पर मीटर कैन ब्रेक डाउन द एयर. सो we can provide maximum charge to a metallic conductor in such a way कि वो जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जनरेट करे उसका वैल्यू 3 × 10⁻6 वोल्ट पर मीटर से कम होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर ये फील्ड इससे बढ़ा तो जो सराउंडिंग एयर है वो आयनाइज हो जाएगा, और अगर वो आयनाइज होगा तो कंडक्टर पर जो चार्ज है वो क्या हो जाएगा? लीक हो जाएगा. सो वी कैन नॉट होल्ड मोर चार्ज और लार्ज चार्ज ऑन ए कंडक्टर. देयर इज़ अ लिमिट. Now our question is, but we want to store more charge. हम ज़्यादा चार्ज स्टोर करना चाहते हैं, तो हमारे पास क्या ऑप्शन है? Then how, what is the possibility or what is an arrangement, alternative arrangement which can store large charge? So that arrangement is called capacitor. How? दी कैपेसिटेंस ऑफ ए कंडक्टर. अब हमारे पास ऊपर एक ही कंडक्टर था जिसका कैपेसिटेंस हम बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं बढ़ा पा रहे हैं, तो हम इसके कैपेसिटेंस को कैसे बढ़ाएं? द कैपेसिटेंस ऑफ कंडक्टर इज इंक्रीज. हाउ इट इज इंक्रीज? बाय पुटिंग एन अर्थ कनेक्टेड कंडक्टर नियर इट. सी हियर, सपोज वी आर हैविंग अ मेटल प्लेट. हमारे पास एक मेटल प्लेट था एंड वी वांट टू इंक्रीज इट्स कैपेसिटेंस. एंड इफ वी वांट टू इंक्रीज इट्स कैपेसिटेंस, व्हाट वी हैड डन, वी हैड टेकन अनदर प्लेट पैरेलल टू इट एंड let it is represented by B. हमारे पास पहले क्या था? प्लेट A प्लेट था which was positively charged and we want to increase its capacitance. And to increase its capacitance, what we had done, we had placed another plate parallel to it, uncharged plate parallel to it, and when it is placed near it, then due to induction the negative and positive charges appear on the plate in such a way that negative charge is towards the A and positive charge is away from A. See here, you can say that due to induction the electrons are attracted towards the plate A, and because electrons are attracted towards the plate A, so left side of the plate B acquires negative charge and right side will acquire positive charge. Now this negative charge will tend to decrease the potential of A and positive charge tends to increase the potential of B. But as we can see that the negative charge is lying closer to A, so the impact of this negative side, negative charge is more on A in comparison to the positive charge. Now in next step, what we had done, we had are designed in such a way that electrons will rush to this end, and the positive charge on the B on the farther end, that it disappears. Why it disappears? Because we had providing अर्थिंग टू इट, और अर्थिंग से क्या होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विल come from the ground and these will neutralize this side and this positive charge will go to the, or you can say this positive charge will go to the ground. And but we can observe now, we can observe that there is only negative charge on the plate B. This negative charge will tend to decrease the potential of A, and now more amount of charge can be given to A, or you can say that capacitance of this system will increase. So in this manner we can say that the capacitance of a conductor can be increased if any other conductor is placed near it. So this arrangement is called capacitor. So how we define capacitor? Capacitor is an arrangement of two conductors separated by an insulating medium which is used to store charge and electrical energy. अब यहाँ पर हम किस इंसुलेटिंग मीडियम की बात कर रहे हैं? See here we have shown that two conductors which are separated by here air is present between these two plates. So we can say that the two conductors, when these are separated by an insulating medium which is used to store charge and electrical energy, is called capacitor. जैसे हमने यहाँ पर देखा दो प्लेट्स के बीच में एयर है, ऐसे ही कोई और इंसुलेटिंग मटेरियल भी हो सकता है. So this arrangement is known as capacitor. How capacitor is symbol for capacitor is drawn? Two parallel lines. This is shows fixed capacitance, and arrow over it, if it is drawn, then it shows the variable capacitors. Next is type of capacitors depending on the shape of conductor. Suppose we had taken a two parallel plates, then it is called parallel plate capacitor. For example, as we had taken in this example two plates A and B, so such type of capacitors are called parallel plate capacitor. If we are having two spherical shells or two cylindrical coaxial cylinders or concentric shells you are taking, then we say that spherical capacitor as well as cylindrical capacitor. But in our syllabus we will talk about the parallel plate capacitor. So we will find out the expression for the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. See here, parallel plate capacitor consists of two large parallel plane conducting plates separated by a small distance. Since first plate has positive charge, so let the surface charge density is sigma, and the other plate has negative charge, so charge density is minus sigma. And we had studied as an application of Gauss law that electric field between these two plates is given by sigma by epsilon. So E is equal to sigma by epsilon, and E can be represented in terms of charge, so it can be written as E is equal to Q by A epsilon. What I have done, I have put the value of sigma here as sigma is equal to Q by epsilon. So E is equal to Q by A epsilon. Now since we have to find out the expression for capacitance, and we know that capacitance C is equal to Q by V. What is V? V is equal to E into D. E is electric field between the plates and D is the separation between these two plates. Using this value of D here, C is equal to Q by ED. We have put the value of V as E into D. Now using equation 1 into V, equation 1 represents the expression for electric field. We are putting this value in equation 2. So C is equal to Q by E. We are putting the value of E as Q by A epsilon. Then in the denominator we are having D also, and on solving it we'll get C is equal to epsilon A by D. So this is the expression for the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. And what we had observed, that it depends on the dimensions of capacitor. What do we mean by dimension of capacitor? That it depends on its area of its plates and separation between the plates. Keep in mind that C does not depend upon the charge given to the capacitor. depends upon the dimensions of the capacitor, and the other thing, it depends upon the medium in between the plates. As here we had discussed that two plates are separated by air, so we are talking about the permittivity of air, that is epsilon naught. Suppose any dielectric medium is placed in between the two plates of the capacitor, then its capacitance, new capacitance in the presence of dielectric is given as Cm is given as epsilon a by d. Either you can say epsilon a by t. What is epsilon is called the permittivity of that medium, or you can also represent it in terms of dielectric medium, or you can say that it can be written as k epsilon naught a by d. What is k? K is called dielectric constant. So what we can say that when dielectric material is inserted between the plates, then also the capacitance of the capacitor will increase by how many time? By k times. What is k? K is dielectric constant. So from this expression we have got another definition of k, that is k is equal to Cm by C node, capacitance with medium divided by capacitance with vacuum in between the plates for parallel plate capacitor. So this is all about for today's lecture. Have a nice day.